This meeting
Hello
is
viewers, Sriram here. This is from ShriLearning, and we are going to talk about PMP success story. This is a recent success story from Sinnasamy, who cleared maybe a couple of weeks back, and we couldn't find convincing time to each other to sit for the success story. Good thing is he has some notes. Talk about the bullet points. The first thing, congratulations, Sinnasamy, for achieving this wonderful big goal.
Thank you. Thanks, Sriram.
Here is a certificate, and now it looks beautiful with your name. I'm sure you would have made a frame, or maybe you shared with some of your office friends, at least to show that, hey guys, I've done it.
True.
Good to know. Good to know. So give a little background and tell about how was your journey towards this exam.
Okay. Even before the exam, I just would like to say a few things to begin with. Yeah. This is kind of an opportunity for me to thank a few people who were behind me in having this PMP, my name printed on the PMP exam certificate, right? So to start with, I would like to thank my parents who saw a professional in a playing kid, who put me in engineering, a kind of a risk in my point of view. I used to, even though I used to sit in the first bench, but I used to love playing rather than studying. And then my loving brother who stands with me in each and every step, even now. Yeah, he was keep telling me that you will surely clear the PMP. Don't worry, just go ahead. Then the special thanks to my wife, who tolerated all my I don't know what to say. This and I thought it's a discipline, but it was me myself locking in a room for lots of so many days together and consistently, and they were behind me and supporting me. And even my kids, my younger one, it's just 5 years old, he used to tell me, you go to office, that means I have to go and lock the room and start studying. and all my friends, even my manager who introduced ShriLearning to me, and my friend Hari, really a special thanks to him. Even a few minutes before the exam, he called me and said, all the best, you will definitely have 80 from all the 3 domains, just go ahead, don't take any attention, don't take any pressure, I know you. And it's kind of a motivation that when you have,
sure,
it's always good. So a big thanks to everyone, and also to Rahul. I still remember the very first conversation I had with him last year. I think it was in November or beginning of December, I remember. It was a nice conversation with him, and throughout the journey, whenever I pinged him, I called him, I messaged him, every time without any hesitation or without any frustration, he used to respond me for all my silly questions. And to you too, Sriram, the way the classes, you conducted the classes, the sessions, all nice. And I still remember the nice joke of the millennium, grandpa calling in the 7th floor. So maybe others don't know that, but I won't forget. Even I can say this to my grandchildren. So it's a nice way of bringing our attention to your sessions and bringing our focus to the concepts. So it was all nice. So
good.
With that note, yes, we can now get into PMP.
Good to see you giving thank note to everyone. Really, they deserve family and friends around. Nice to know. Nice to know. Now, one thing I found with you is you're very clear on the concepts. I don't think you had any big trouble in preparation or answering the question. I know you maybe you can give some highlight about what books you read, what made you be strong.
Yeah. See, the learning, the journey started right after our classes ended. It was in the Feb second week, or I remember, I think 9th or 10th. Right after that, I started preparing for the exam. I just followed your instructions, Sriram, the study plans, the tool that you have for us to set the target date and then start with the study plan. I chose Rita and then Agile Practice Guide, just 2 books, nothing else. No PMBOK guide, no other materials to go through for the contents. Just 2 books till the end. But in between, yes, I will tell that. Rita was fantastic, easy language, and bringing the concepts, making it clear. If I think I heard from my friends, those who touched PMBOK, it was very tough. So Rita and Agile book, in my point of view, this is sufficient. That's how I did. And During the journey, in fact, I could not continue preparing for the exam. I had to bring it on a halt. I think it was end of February due to my some issues in my eye. I had some discomfort. So then for closer to 6 weeks, I didn't read anything. Literally, I didn't read anything because of, again, my eye issue, and then the progressive lens which I started. I had some issues. Even now I have. So with that, 1.5 months I put a halt. But what kept me engaged was our team in WhatsApp, the questions, everyday questions from Rahul, the questions from our team members, the other experts, the motivational video, the success stories, and your speeches in between. Yeah, I really should say about that. The 2 minute speech or 1 minute audio, all these things kept me connected, even though I was not preparing. But after the break, I think I started somewhere April 18th. I made a plan, the study plan, and I used our tool. I kept the target, a very aggressive target of 20th May, my daughter's birthday. So I really wanted to go for it. But still, my eye, it was not comfortable. It was really not supporting me, even though I was ready physically and mentally, but my eye, it was disturbing me, and I was really getting nervous. After 1 hour study, then I used to get tired. So then I had to postpone from 20th to June beginning, but even that I couldn't do. So then I decided aggressive targets is not going to work out. Let's keep that ambitions outside and now focus. Let's have our own pace. With the Rita and Agile study, Agile guide, I continued. And then the first week of June, I started taking the full marks from ShriLearning. Before taking the full marks, what I did, completing the chapter, then taking our ShriLearning chapter quiz. Every chapter I used to exhaust the quiz. If it has 100 questions, till the moment I have to get all the 10 questions repeated. So till that extent, I was exhausting our chapter quizzes in our ShriLearning portal. Then I'll come back to Rita. There is a chapter quiz. I'll take that. Then I'll take the average score, whether it is above 75 or not, as per our study plan instructions. Then I used to move ahead. Then every week, Saturday and Sunday, we have weekly mark. Without miss, every week I used to practice that. Then I started with my first full mark in ShriLearning. I think I got around 81. I was so happy. Then within a week, I did a very important step, which is gap analysis. I would really recommend everybody does it. That really helped me a lot. Then whatever area that I was lagging, I had to just go back. Once again, I referred Rita and Agile Guide. No, nothing else. Then second mark also, I could score somewhere very close to that. I think 82 or 81. I gained the same similar score. Then once again, I did the gap analysis. Meanwhile, one of our team members, Prasanna, who suggested me, have you checked the PMI study hall? This PMI study hall, I would recommend to only those who think that their vocabulary is not good, their English or grammar is not that great, because not all of us are speaking Shakespeare English, right? I mean, we have a communication in our own way. So then I thought, okay, I mean, I should really give a try, because coming from the regional medium of study, then I shouldn't take any risk. Then I was just trying to find out. That is the only material which I consider outside ShriLearning. That was because of my vocabulary, and I really wanted to give a try what it is. So then, meanwhile, I took the intermediate mark in our ShriLearning. This is what Hariharan suggested me. See, now you go for the intermediate. You have done 2 marks, then he said you go for the third one. By then he was already a PMP certified professional. So he was keep pushing me and guiding me every day. So then I took the intermediate mark, wherein I scored 85%. Then I was really, really happy. Then I was ready for the study hall full mark. So then I think I scored around 70% in the first one. Then there I started taking all practice questions, just similar to our ShriLearning. There also I was exhausting the complete question bank. Whatever was there, was giving the full time for that in the morning, in the evening, maybe around 4 hours or 5 hours I used to do every day. And in the weekend, it was full, completely for PMP. No outsides, no shopping, no groceries, nothing. Only this. The last full mark was, I think I could score only 63. That was damn tough. I should tell you, I was very nervous. It was the toughest question bank I faced. And then I contacted you because I was very nervous. Instead of going uptrend, it was a downtrend for me. From 85, I gone to 63. Then that's when you as a tutor, Sriram, I don't know how to express that, but you really turned my I mean, that was the completely turning around moment for me. I was nervous. Then you said, Sinha, you should go ahead. You do it on the next day. You don't even need one more day. You just go ahead. You asked me about my background. What did I do? Then I don't know what you thought, but you told me this. You were fully ready for the exam. Just go ahead. You don't need any other preparation. Just do it tomorrow. This is what you told. And then I just followed within, I think, the third day, that was the exam. Then that was the result at the end.
Yeah, yeah. See, for some people, we know by their preparation model, the confidence of asking questions and the way they discuss, this person is ready. Because that confidence shows they will sit in the exam hall 4 hours focused. So that's where I found you are good on that. Good. So if I ask one question, there are people struggling to increase their score. What kind of way you follow?
Okay. For me, what I would suggest is reading books is kind of okay, but understanding the concept is more important than reading a book. So the gap analysis is what the kind of a reverse engineering, right? That's the real game changer. Scoring 80% is not. I mean, it's a good thing, but it's really not that is going to keep that ensure that you are going to have 80 again. So the gap analysis is the one which made sure that I could consistently score on the areas. It's fine. Yeah. And when I do the gap analysis, I again focus on the concepts. So I don't, yeah, maybe if you want, we can take a small break and continue straight on.
No, you are good. You please proceed.
Okay. So that gap analysis is the key, Sriram. That's what I would give as a hint to everybody. Don't get demotivated when you see the score is. Sometimes I see in our group say that no, now this time I've got only 70. I got only 73. Last time it was more. That doesn't really is going to decide several things. What is going to decide is the gap analysis plus our understanding on the concepts. Reading Rita 10 times is not going to help.
Yeah, see, when you say gap analysis, many people don't know how to do this. They read the question just as it is, and they could not get what is the gap here.
Okay. See, maybe I can take some example of procurement contracts. Okay, contract types. And if I give a wrong answer, instead of a fixed contract, maybe I would have chosen time and material. Then I will try to go through the answer. What is the difference? If I don't get it by the answer, then I go back to Rita. If still Rita is not explaining it, I mean, it explains it well, but if I'm not getting it right, then I go to YouTube or I go to Google, listen some videos. That will help. Somebody will say some story points.
Yeah, I think that's a point I believe. When you say gap
Okay.
analysis, that's the area I didn't understand it. So I have to go and read something.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
sometimes you can also watch videos, but little bit cautious that maybe that the person who explains the video should be qualified personnel. We should listen to somebody who is a half-baked knowledge, then it shouldn't go
That's
wrong. So
also
yeah,
that's also a problem. I agree.
yeah.
All right,
So
good, great,
yeah.
great. Nice to know, nice to know. So doing all those things, how do you felt in the exam hall? Were you comfortable position?
Okay. A day before the exam, I stopped reading. I think in the afternoon, I stopped reading. That was also a guidance from Hari. He told me, Sinha, don't read. I know you, just stop reading. Okay. Exam was on Wednesday. And on Monday, I was having severe headache. I think maybe after several months, I got headache because of so many things running in my mind. Did I read that? Did I check that? What did I do? How will I manage? So many unanswerable questions. Then I had to take a paracetamol on that night. Then on Tuesday, I woke up and I just go through the mathematical formula, then just mere the definition of what is X, what is Y. I mean,
Mm.
what is plan, what is charter, what is team charter, what is agreement, nothing else, nothing more. Just the definition, maybe like a glossary, we can say. In the afternoon, I stopped reading. Then I started watching a movie, a comedy movie, a kind of a stress buster for me.
Okay.
Okay. And not the complete movie because I wanted to give rest to my eyes because I know that I have issues with my eyes. I can't focus on the
Okay.
screen. So
I
I was
understand.
watching it for 1 hour or 30 minutes, laughed a lot, stopped everything, started playing with my kids.
Okay. That's a good
In
idea.
the evening, nothing. In the night, nothing. I slept nice, very nice. I think after a long, long time, maybe thanks to God, I slept for around 8.5 hours.
Wow, man.
A sound sleep, Sriram.
You know
I
what? The day before exam, people sleep 3 hours, 4 hours. You slept 8 hours.
Yes. And in the morning, I woke up and I just followed instructions from Hari again. I booked a taxi. I didn't want to drive my vehicle on my own.
Mm,
Went there 1 hour before the exam. I started listening to the music which I like most,
mm,
some spiritual songs. Then just before the exam, I made sure I'm not going to fail in the exam. Just
mm,
be confident. Just stay focused with the exam. Just continue. This is what I was telling me.
mm,
Then I got inside the room. Then the first question, Sriram,
mm.
the very first question which I got, I could not answer it. I have to put it flag for review. I was thinking my heart started beating faster. Then what happened? Maybe a miracle, I don't know. But then I could complete 25 questions in 18 minutes.
Mm.
That
Okay.
was the speed which I continue. One thing I did was I set up a target 60, 70, and I think 60, 80, and 80, somewhere, something like that. I set up a target. That the third session, which I wanted to have lots of time because of my issues in my eyes.
Mm,
So the first 60 questions, I should do like a rapid fire round. Yeah, this is what my idea was. So if
mm,
any questions I felt difficult, I did not give any second attempt. Just continued. Just put flag for review. Just continued. Choose
mm,
some answer. I mean, without okay. I didn't leave any questions. I used to choose some option, maybe option A, B, C, D, just like that. Then I move on. I continued.
okay.
Then the first 60 questions I could complete in 65 minutes.
Ah,
Okay. Before the exam started, actually, I forgot to say something. I wanted to figure out the infrastructure, the setup in the college. I didn't take it in my home. I went to the college. Maybe people will laugh at me, but I wanted to give a trial how much time I take if I go to washroom and come back. I switched on the timer. It took 3 minutes and 14 seconds. Okay. Why? Because I had to apply eye drops and then I had to wait for 2 minutes sitting idle. In between, I had to have some snacks. Yeah. And so all these things so I had to manage. So the first 60 minutes questions, it was very easy. In my point of view, the easiest of all three lots. Then the real exam started. I came back out of 60 questions, I put around 20 or 20 plus questions flag for review. I was so nervous in between. I was calling all the gods. I mean, all possible gods. I'm asking them, please come sit next to me, next to left to me, right to me. Please choose the right answer for me. I don't know what to choose. It was really a nervous moment. And that second 60 questions were very tough. Elimination method did not work out. Not even single question was straightforward. And it was like we have to choose the best of two. We always get the questions right. No direct answers, but we have to understand the scenario, choose the better of that. So that lot was that 60. That's what I felt. Then I had to give some time. Then that second 60 questions I completed in 75 minutes. Okay. Then the third part, actually I completed the exam 20 minutes ahead of schedule. Um, but I kept the drag and drop questions for the end. Even all the three lots I got drag and drop, then I kept them at the end. The third part, it was very difficult. I don't know whether I can speak about that, but I'll just touch here. It was a toughest of all drag and drop that I got in the third lot. But to all the audience, please don't get scared of drag and drop questions. In my point of view, we can really exploit that and convert them into our scores. You just need the time to answer it, because it's very easy. If you're able to provide sufficient time, the answers are there. Kind of a straightforward questions. In my point of view, the drag and drops are. I took 8 minutes, just like that, very casual. I completed everything. 20 minutes I had. Only one question I kept open. I took 8 minutes. It was 8 by 8 drag and drop combination in one question. After that, then I was looking at the system. By then already I had started having headache. I couldn't stop because of my eye issue. So then when I have around 8 or 9 minutes, I click the next button, submit. Then I tightly closed my eyes. I didn't want to see the system. I didn't want to see the screen.
Okay.
I just blinked and saw that there is still it was still rotating. Something is flashing. Again, I thought, oh my God, please just show me congratulations. That's what all I need. Then
Mm.
within a few seconds, I got congratulations. Then I think without my control, I said a big sigh of relief with big sound I made in the hall, even though I know that it's not allowed, but not disturbing anybody. In fact,
Okay.
all other people left. So I think I was the only one. So
Okay.
luckily, and then they also didn't say. I mean, it was
All
not
right.
that like disturbing everybody. But it was a
That's
quite all suddenly a sound.
yeah. Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then I came out, Sriram. I cried. I mean, I couldn't stop control my emotions. It was it was kind of how can I say, it was spontaneous. I didn't
Okay.
expect that I'm going to do that.
Nice to know. Nice to
But
know.
then for a few seconds, then they said, "Sir, please sit, take rest, then you go." And then yeah, so it was.
Good to hear that emotional touch. That's very interesting. Nice to
Yeah,
know, Sinnasamy. Really, really interesting that the book reading or your question analyzing pattern, how you prepared before the exam day and the exam hall, what we have to do. You're very systematic on that. Really, really appreciate it. Nice to know all these things, information. Super good. Any special tips you have for the people who are just starting preparation for PMP?
okay. PMP is all about discipline and consistency.
Mm.
This is what you told me, Sriram, in the very, I mean, you told us in the batch in Jan. That really helps. Trust everyone. I mean, trust me, guys. You need to have discipline. Whether you are able to give 10 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour per day, but make it consistent and give your best efforts. Just 1 hour sufficient. Keep the gadgets totally away from you. Just have focus, consistent efforts till the end, and the rest ShriLearning will take care. I know that how they motivate you and how they will the writing habits, Sriram. That's also a very good thing. So to all those who are going to start, just have discipline and have consistent efforts. The results will fall in your place.
Nice, well said. I really appreciate that. Super good. So first, thanks a lot, Sinnasamy, for coming up here. And you gave a credit to family, you credit to all the friends and people around, and also you gave an explanation of how we prepared for the exam. I'm sure this will help people who kickstarting or maybe the edge of exam. And I think you have a good friends around who keep guiding you till the exam hall. That's
Yes.
also
Yes.
a very important thing. That's the thing we try to maintain the community where people help each other. That's pretty important. Nice to know. Super. So once again, thanks a lot and good wishes to apply what you learned in your corporate job
Sure. Sure.
that makes you to grow higher. Okay. Super.
Yeah.
Super. And
Many,
keep
many
on,
thanks.
yeah,
Sure.
keep doing more. Keep doing more. This is a start. Now you know the way of achieving something. Now you can apply in different places.
Sure. Sure. Sure, Sriram. A big thanks to you and all the people who are behind you, along with you in preparing the question bank, a bit of sending the daily questions, Rahul, and I don't know how many behind screens people are there with you. To everyone, a sincere and big thanks.
Welcome. Good. Good. Just keep rocking. All the best.
Thank you. Thank you, Sriram.